Each week, Sporting News runs down the biggest stories in the world of professional wrestling. Greatest Royal Rumble fallout. It was as long as most people expected, almost hitting the 6-hour mark if you include the kickoff show. The Greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia had plenty of pomp and circumstance but turned out to be more of an elegant, supersized house show. The show served its purpose for WWE as the beginning of a lucrative 10-year deal with the Saudi General Sports Authority. There were some good matches and some not so good. There wasn't much that was newsworthy coming out of the show. More upcoming WWE pay-per-view schedule. None of the championships changed hands. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt won the vacant Raw Tag Team titles. Braun Strowman won the 50-man Royal Rumble match to the crowd's delight, and seeing this old-school monster standing tall in the end and receiving a green WWE Championship title for the victory. The show did come with some controversy both in and out of the ring. The finish of the WWE Universal Championship match saw Roman Reigns spear Brock Lesnar through the steel cage in an incredible spot, with the two crashing to the floor. Lesnar was immediately announced as the winner, but replays clearly showed that Reigns' feet touched the ground first and, as the rules stipulate, he should have awarded the match. The announce team immediately scrambled to explain the decision, but the damage had been done. Referee Chad Patton explained his decision on Twitter Monday, which the announcers and Reigns addressed on Raw that night. "I understand I made an incorrect decision. During the WWE has been building up to a big moment when Reigns finally dethrones the Beast, but it's reached a point where it won't have the profound meaning it wants. The time has come to move on and go in another direction without doing even more damage to Reigns." Outside of the ring, WWE was already facing criticism for putting on the show in Saudi Arabia despite women not being allowed to be a part of it. The following day, Saudi officials apologized about a promotional video featuring WWE women that was shown during the broadcast. The Saudi General Sports Authority stated it was committed to eliminate anything that goes against the community's values. Their statement added, "The authority has made sure to ban showing of any segment that involves women wrestling or any scenes related to it," and stipulated that to the company, WWE. Plus, Rhea Daivari admitted that he had received death threats in regards to his role on the show. Daivari and his brother Sean confronted a group of Saudi wrestling trainees while waving an Iranian flag, only to have the prospects get the better of them. Daivari, an Iranian-American from Minnesota, released a statement on Twitter regarding the situation. What is still not known is whether the threats came from Saudis, Iranians or both. Pic.twitter.com/eKirkswick, or Rhea Daivari, @Rhea Daivari, May 1, 2018. Unfortunately, some people took offense to this despite it being pure entertainment. Some threats were made against my life. I wanted to put this statement out to clarify where I as a person stand compared to my TV character. https://t.co/njbnlmnn28, or Rhea Daivari, @Rhea Daivari, May 1, 2018. What to do with Roman? WWE has found itself in quite the predicament when it comes to Roman Reigns. Through no fault of his own, the big dog feels like he is on an island left to defend himself. The company has made missteps over the past few years in seemingly trying to anoint Reigns as its top guy, with fans grousing more and more as each day passes and his feud with Brock Lesnar lingers on. There is no easy way out of this as the damage has been done. The good news is that it hasn't affected business, which remains strong overall. But it's not a good look that Reigns has become such a divisive character, for all the wrong reasons. Make no mistake about it, Reigns is a major talent and a huge star. However, he could use a change and needs to stay away from Brock Lesnar for a while. He could turn heel, something that many people have openly wanted to see for a few years, but that's not an easy out, as fans could just easily begin applauding him if he went that route. What Reigns really needs right now is some fresh, heel opponents with storylines that can get fans more emotionally involved. He doesn't need to be challenging for the championship now, he needs to show a more personal side to go along with his physical acumen. The question then begs, who is the guy? My choice would be Seth Rollins. Rollins is everything that WWE wants with Reigns. He's the one that has a true, organic connection with the audience. He's the one fans accept as real, as authentic, having worked hard to earn his spot. And he's the one they want as Universal Champion. WWE Backlash preview. The non-stop whirlwind of big shows continues in WWE with the Backlash pay-per-view on Sunday. The show features talent from both Raw and SmackDown, with WWE paring down to just one pay-per-view show per month. 8 matches have been announced, with 5 of them with the championship on the line. However, the Universal Championship is not one of them, as Brock Lesnar will probably not defend the title again until Money in the Bank in June. Here is the Backlash card: AJ Styles vs. Shinsuke Nakamura in a no disqualification match for the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins vs. The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Jeff Hardy vs. Randy Orton for the United States Championship. Nia Jax vs. Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. Carmella vs. Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Roman Reigns vs. Samoa Joe. Daniel Bryan vs. Big Cass. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley vs. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Nakamura is hitting his stride as a heel, and the time feels right for him to win the WWE Championship, but that may be the only title that changes hands on Sunday. Most believe that Reigns will score a win over Joe, but the Samoan superstar is on fire right now, and a win over Reigns would mean a lot more. Here are some quick predictions. Nakamura takes advantage of the no DQ stipulation and defeats Styles for the WWE Championship. Rollins and Hardy each keep their titles, while Carmella and Nia Jax both remain women's champions. Joe comes away with a win over Reigns. Bryan defeats Big Cass. Strowman and Lashley overpower Owens and Zayn. News and notes: Glenn Jacobs is one step closer to being Mayor Kane. On Tuesday, he won the Republican primary in the race for mayor of Knox County, 10. by only 17 votes. However, it may not be over yet, as there are still 43 provisional ballots that could be considered valid, and the decision will be made on Thursday. Jacobs has already declared victory, and he would be highly favored in a general election this fall against Democratic nominee Linda Haney in the largely red area. Seems fitting for the Big Red Machine. Thanks to everyone who helped win this historic victory. The people who cast a ballot for me, my great team, my wonderful volunteers. Looking forward to victory in the general election. Glenn Jacobs, at GlennJacobN. May 2, 2018. More and more classic wrestling programming is being added to the WWE Network. You can now watch episodes of WCW Thunder and WCW Saturday Night, If You Dare, with Sunday Night Heat, available on May 7th. Believe it or not, there was a time when Heat was the WWE show until SmackDown debuted. Tickets are now on sale for the New Japan G1 special in San Francisco at the Cow Palace on July 7th. NJPW is looking to take a big step forward in selling out the 10,000-plus seat building after the pair of sellout shows in Long Beach, including one earlier this year in front of more than 5,000 fans. No matches have been announced, so we'll see how hot the brand is when it comes to early ticket sales. If, and that's a big if, they do Kazuchika Okada vs. Kenny Omega 4, it will be a guaranteed sellout. Also, tickets for the All-In show on September 1st in Chicago being put together by Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks go on sale May 13th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. There will also be an All-In press conference that afternoon at 1 p.m. ET that will stream live on both Facebook and Twitch, where it is expected that several matches will be announced. More wrestlers continued to be announced for the show that will include Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada, Adam Page, Marty Scurll, Jay Lethal and others in what has become quite the impressive lineup. Tickets for All-In go on sale May 13th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. pic.twitter.com/FCCrazudes. All-In at all_in_2018. May 2nd, 2018. They're finally back together, and on Rusev Day. What does Atlanta think is holding at Rusev Bull back on this? Follow him on Twitter at Brian Fritz and listen to his Between the Ropes podcast on iTunes.